now remodeling my kitchen. As you can see, this is the wall to the kitchen and around. I am about to remodel it. I'll show you the updates later, but just let you know, this is the beginning. I am putting my black splash. So what you would need is to buy some of this right here. This is it's saved from buying the mud and rubbing it in to Home Depot, and I got these and they work so good. Oh my god. What I'm going to be using, in order for you to make sure everything is right and size right, you must cut your towel to make sure it fits. So basically what I did, I measured it. I put it up against the wall to measure to see where I had to cut it. And as you can see where you would cut it, once I cut it, this piece, as you can see, you can tell where you can cut it at. You just cut the net part. The net part, this right here, you just place this along the wall. It has this thing, so you have to peel both sides. So one side will be sticking towards the wall and one side will not. And you make sure you place it on the wall really neat. You don't want no bubbles in it. And then as you do that, take your towel and you just place it up against and just press down firmly. Now make sure you measure it and have it exactly how you want it, because once it's on there, it's not coming up. As you continue to go, it will start to look like this. So you just make sure you go, and then like the little pieces like this, I always come back last to those, and I just fill those in with like the little pieces like these that I didn't use or need. So this is how it's coming along, guys. I'm just keeping you guys up to date. Okay, so sometimes when you get to this part, some of the puzzles are not going to come because you're going to have to like start piecing in little pieces. When they get to certain parts like this, don't worry about these parts right here. That's where the grout goes, and you can also see what the grout goes in between all the other pieces. But this is how it's coming along right now without the grout. So when you start have to puzzle, you have to cut like little pieces to make it fit. So it's like a puzzle, guys. So I had to cut some little pieces. I had to take one of these and I had to cut it small so it can fit into this piece right there. Then I had to find a way that this would go. So I'm going to show you guys once I put that right there how I will constantly have to puzzle in pieces. So I'm going to put this little piece right here onto this line to make it even with this one, so the next pieces I put on the wall will be even. So now that I made it even, you guys can see how it's going. So now I'm going to add this piece right here to it, and that should cover up that, and then I should be able to put the rest of the pieces up there with no problem. So now I put the other piece up there, start to make the rest of the puzzle even. So now I have to find a piece that will go with that. So now, like I said, I have to find a piece that would go to that part, guys. So that won't be in your guys' way. So like I said, you will have to like puzzle into pieces that would go. So this is me puzzling into pieces to figure out which one would go. So now that I found the piece, I will have to cut this part off at the top. And I just basically kind of like use a knife. And as you can see, it's so easy to cut, guys. Just make sure you don't break them because it is glass. So now that I cut the part that I need to go on to here, I will paste it onto the wall. it. Oh my God, guys. So now I have to find a piece that will go into this part, which will be that piece. So I'll have to cut another piece. Like I said, it's like a puzzle. I will have to cut another piece off of here to make it fit. So as you guys can see, I'm cutting. Cutting the piece. You can use scissors if you want to use a knife, but right now I'm using a knife and I want to paste this piece on to that part. And then of course, the last part, you would just take the extra little pieces that you have and you would just stick them up here. Make sure it's kind of like even. And you would just stick them up there to make your piece work. But right now, I'm not going to finish this part because I want to make sure I can find the rest of my pieces that will go over here. So I'm going to let you guys see it up close. This is where I started from. And now it's going to all the way down to there. And this is how you put your black splash onto your wall.